curious little cub who loved exploring the forest near his cozy den. Every day was an adventure for Benny. Whether it was climbing trees, splashing in the stream, or rolling around in the soft earthy dirt, he was always up to something fun. And by the end of the day, his brown fur would be covered in twigs, leaves, and sometimes a bit of mud. One sunny afternoon, after a particularly exciting day of running through the woods and playing hide and seek with his animal friends, Benny returned home feeling happy but very, very dirty. As he walked into his cozy den, he noticed that he had leaves stuck in his fur and his paws were caked with mud. He trotted into the bathroom and looked at himself in the mirror.
"Oh dear," Benny said with a giggle, "I'm as messy as a muddy puddle." Then he knew that before he could snuggle into bed, he needed to clean up. He loved being dirty during the day, but he also knew that a clean bear is a happy bear. So Benny decided to start with his teeth. He climbed onto his little wooden stool, which was just the right height for him to reach the sink, and picked up his favorite toothbrush. It was bright blue with soft bristles, and he loved the way it felt against his teeth. Next, Benny grabbed his bubblegum flavored toothpaste, which he thought tasted just like the sweet berries he found in the forest. He squeezed a generous amount onto his toothbrush and began to scrub. Then he brushed in big happy circles, humming a tune his mama bear had taught him. He brushed the front teeth, the back teeth, and even the ones way in the corners.
Benny knew that brushing all his teeth would keep them strong and shiny, just like the tall trees in the forest. After he finished brushing, he spit out the toothpaste and rinsed his mouth with a splash of water. He smiled into the mirror, baring his teeth to admire his work.
"Wow," Benny exclaimed, "my teeth are as bright as the moonlight." Next, it was time for a full body wash. Benny pulled the shower curtain aside and turned on the water, letting it warm up. He grabbed his favorite soap, which was shaped like a little beehive and smelled like sweet honey. Benny loved how the honey-scented soap made his fur feel soft and smooth. He poured a big dollop of soap onto his washcloth and started to scrub his fur, making sure to wash behind his ears, under his arms, and even between his toes. The soap made lots of bubbles, and Benny giggled as they tickled his fur. He spun around in the shower, feeling the warm water rinse away all the dirt and grime from his day. After a few minutes, Benny turned off the water and stepped out of the shower feeling fresh and clean. He wrapped himself in a fluffy towel and dried off his fur until it was soft and dry. Now that he was all clean, Benny slipped into his cozy pajamas, which were as soft as a cloud. Finally, Benny climbed into his bed, snuggling under his blanket. He gave a big yawn and closed his eyes, feeling